Hello everybody, this is Sarahscopic and you're watching Traffic Musings. So I almost hit somebody today, as in a pedestrian crossing the road. And as in the pedestrian who looked to be about a middle school age boy running across the road while I was driving across the road. It was terrifying. I didn't probably deal with it the best way I should have, which was I decided to swerve on the other lane. No other car was there, that's why I could do it. It was an open, like, normal lane. And just kind of tried to slow down a little bit and tried to avoid the kid. It was obvious that he was kind of doing it almost as like a dare from his friends, because he was like laughing while I saw other boys laughing in the back. But in any case, he didn't seem to even see that I was there, and he ran straight for my car. And so I panicked, and I should have just like stopped, honked the horn, or just like something, but I'm not very good at using the horn. The problem is that pedestrians are dumb. Sometimes. Not all the time, I guess. The more you drive, I think there's just this relation where the more often you drive, the more you hate pedestrians. I think that's a causal factor. I get why pedestrians have the right of way. I'm not even judging that. Like, that's fine. I mean, anytime you have a human being versus a car, the car's always going to come out on top, unless you're like as dense as Superman. Other than that, I mean, car's always going to win. That's it. That's that. So I get that. At the same time, can we just say that pedestrians, you have the right of way, not the right of stupid. Don't come running at me when there's a car coming. I don't know about you guys, but for me, my rule of thumb is whenever I need to cross a road, when I don't have necessarily the right of way or whatever, is I want to make sure I judge the velocity of the car, that they don't really need to slow down much while I'm walking through the street. If they would need to slow down for me to pass safely, then I'm just gonna wait. Unless, like, I don't know, I can quick the pace. The point is that be smart about it, guys. One of the main times that this really bugs me is when it's winter time and it's snowy and icy, and I have had many experience with this. In the college that I went to up in Alma, when it snows, it snows. And so it gets really icy really quickly, and they never do anything about the snow. So it's, super ridiculously icy. And I have had to drive through there a few times, and it's a college town, so of course there is a lot of, pedestrian walkways and areas where people can walk. But my goodness, because when you mix the fact that they aren't plowed well with the fact that there's a lot of people who are walking, you have instances where you're driving and a pedestrian all of a sudden just starts walking in the middle of the street, and you're trying to slow down, but it's icy, and so part of you panics that you're going to commit manslaughter. Ugh. Just be smart about it, guys. Be aware of your surroundings. I especially hate it now that I'm in Ann Arbor and have to drive through Ann Arbor, all the people that cross the streets while staring at their cell phone or with earbuds in. Good Lord, people! You're just asking for trouble! Seriously, that's just not safe. I understand if you want to listen to music while walking down, but if you're gonna do that, please just take them off or take a few seconds to look around before you're crossing the street. For the love of all that is holy, do not zone out when you're crossing the street. Please, just don't do it. Please don't do it. You have no idea how irritating this is. I will say this is not pedestrians' fault, but I still will blame them because this is my show and I blame people besides myself for everything. I really, really hate it when I'm at a four-way stop and there's pedestrians that are crossing, because four-way stop, there is a particular way that you cross the road during a four-way stop. Excuse me. There's a particular way that you as a driver must wait to go. You wait, whoever the first person is that stops there gets to go first. It's very systematic. Doesn't always go through, but it's very systematic. Pedestrians, however, do not follow this rule. They don't care about this rule. All they think is, can I cross the road? Did the car stop? I get to cross it. Again, I get it. I'm overreacting. But my goodness, do you know how irritating it is when you stop at the light, at the blinking red or at a four-way stop, and everyone else goes, and you go, okay, it's my turn. And the pedestrian walks. Because do you know what the jerk cars get to do? They get to go because, haha, you have a pedestrian. So it's not their turn, but they get to cross the road anyway because cars and stupid people. There's too many stupid people. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. My point is the pedestrians are very annoying. And don't even get me started on bicyclists. Oh my goodness. It kind of sucks for bicyclists because they're not, apparently for a lot of them, they're not even allowed to ride down the sidewalks, and I kind of get that, but I still feel the road is so much less of a safe place for them because the main thing that bicyclists do is they want to be treated like a car up until there's a stoplight. Then it's like they have the right of way all the time. So you get this part where you're stopping, it goes green for you, you're about to cross, but oh ho, a bicyclist comes and they don't stop. They're just gonna keep going, even though it's a red light for them and they're on the road and I could crash into them. It's not safe. Just, the whole bicyclist situation, there's two sides of the story, and I don't ride bikes in the road because it's dangerous and I don't want to do that. And I guess I do get that for a bicyclist, it's technically, I guess, harder to stop a bicycle. Is it harder to stop a bicycle than a car? Sorry, I can't stop yawning. Is it harder to stop a bicycle than to stop a car? I don't know about that. I'm terrible at bicycle riding, so I don't do it. But, I mean, people who do it a lot more often, I would think, could do it better. I don't know. It's bad. It's just annoying. Bicyclists ruining my day. Everything's ruining my day. Traffic ruins my day. So, you know what? There's not much you can say about that. I think this is also made harder because I am so used to driving on highways, no matter how much I hate them, that when you add me into a city now where there's just like crossing lanes of traffic, stoplights, and people, I guess I just don't know what to do now. In other news, I can't stop yawning, and it's really annoying me. But I also know that I'm not going to have a great time today because after once I get back to my apartment, I have to go to the hospital place and pick up basically a Fitbit watch to measure how I'm sleeping for my sleep study. And then once I do that, then I actually have to drive home today in the same night because of issues and things, and my car needs to get fixed, and I'm gonna have to drive a different car to work for the rest of this week. So that's great. Not really. Also, I'm starting to get another migraine. Thankfully, my migraines are very minor, but still annoying. Mostly, I'm just tired. Like, I need a nap. I take daily naps now to try to wear off the sleepiness. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get home tonight because of how tired I am. Stop yawning. I hate it. Gosh. Oh, in case you guys are wondering, I got my MRI done. Unfortunately, there were no results. So, I mean, that's good and bad news. It's good news because, I mean, it means I don't have anything bad and my back's doing okay and I'm not, like, ruining my back. It's just minor stuff. It's bad because we don't know why it's in so much pain. So, I don't know what's going on. We're still figuring things out. I don't want to say it's, like, completely all in my head. And even my doctor, my chiropractor, was trying to not say it was all in my head. But he was trying to say it was, like, don't worry about it, I guess. I mean, he knows and I know that my anxiety goes straight to the physical symptoms, and so that's probably why, but just stuff and things. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this episode here, and I'm running a little bit shorter today, which is fine. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope something amazing happens to you. Without further ado, I hope to see you all in